I'm Andrew Salciunas.
He is.
And this is John Kincade. It's post-show headlines on a Friday, which means listener sent in questions, which means you guys did the work for us, which means we get to get out of here a little bit quicker. Thank you.
That's always fun. And the questions today, as I teased yesterday, we like it when you subscribe, by the way. Like us, subscribe, and be a part of the station. We've seen some good growth with this, which is great. The listener questions, we have like 60 still in the hopper.
That's awesome.
So keep them coming in. All the questions today are involving us saying like, well, you'll see the theme.
Yeah, and here's the thing. He gets all the questions, so you have time to think them over. I'm like on the spot here when we do these.
Well, it is. It makes it a little harder on you. But
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, the first one comes from Bodie on Instagram.
What up, Bodie?
And Bodie is a sports enthusiast of something.
Okay.
Someone named Bodie. Tell me what they're a sports enthusiast of. What sport? Take a guess. Bodie is a sports enthusiast.
Boating, speed racing, boats.
Bodie is a surfer down the Jersey Shore.
And actually they're both in the water.
And actually teaches surfing too down the Jersey Shore.
That's
so
awesome.
If you want to learn surfing, he said if either one of us want to learn surfing, he'll take us out and learn to surf.
Right.
I said I am not doing that, but if Chunas wants to do it, we'll arrange it. What would be your dream music library playlist performer or band, but you only get to pick 3 for the rest of your life?
Oh, man.
3 performers or bands, that's your playlist for the rest of your life.
My number one answer is it's easy.
Okay.
Can they play cover songs? Are they allowed to play other songs?
It's performers or
Okay.
band, but you only get 3.
So
I'm cheating on this.
I've seen them in concert 3 times.
Okay.
Now. The Zach Brown Band is my favorite
Zach
band.
Brown Band's awesome.
But if you go to them in concert, what they do at the end of every concert, it's really freaking cool. Because they have a bunch of people.
Isn't that their encore that they do this?
Yes, and they have a violinist,
right.
A pianist, somebody that's on guitar, singers. Every single person does a cover of a song. I've heard them cover the Beatles. I've heard them cover hip hop. I've heard them cover other country songs. And they all sound great. They have the brass section.
Amazing.
So Zach Brown Band would be by far number one because not only do they play their music that I like, they also cover songs that I like. So that's number one. They don't have to? It's whatever. They don't have to be alive, right?
No.
I'm a big
their music library is part of the
fan.
thing. Al Green, Al Green, Zach Brown Band.
Man. Okay, give yours. I'll think of a third one.
The Eagles is in. No questions asked. I got their music library. They're in.
Damn.
Prince is in. And then for me, it's got to be between Billy Joel or Elton John. And I'm like back and forth on that. And I edge out Billy Joel and I go Elton John.
Your song by Elton John has been stuck in my head for 2 weeks now.
I go Elton John. You
just said Billy Joel.
No, I said Elton John or Billy Joel, and I said Elton edged out Billy at the end. Because I go Prince, it'll be Elton, it'll be the Eagles.
All right, my favorite song is Lean On Me.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll go Bill Weathers.
God,
so I have Al Green, Bill Weathers, and the Zach Brown.
You have a very diverse music taste, which is great.
Yes, I'm all over the place. If you go to my recently played, I have 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and nothing really now, unless it's a new country song, because I don't really like a lot of new music.
Can I make you jealous?
Sure.
Zach Brown played our Christmas party.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When he was not even as big as he was, he played our Christmas party.
That's awesome.
And he was as great a dude as you think he is.
Yeah, he seems it.
He's as great a dude as he is.
All right, so there you go. That's
number 2. Good
one.
job, Bode.
Thanks, Bodie.
Good job, Bode. Daphne. Always try to get a woman in there.
Love Daphne.
Because we know there are women in our audience and they send along questions too.
Yeah.
Daphne's from Colwyn, which is a section of Delco, I think.
All right.
I'm not sure.
All right.
The top 3 drinks of an adult variety that you would have for the rest of your life. And I'm fascinated by these questions.
Another rest of your life?
Oh, yes. You're only allowed... See, there's a theme today. You're only allowed 3 alcoholic beverages or drinks, whatever, for the rest of your life. What are they?
All right.
You want me to go? Or it's up. Whatever you want.
Not because I endorse them, but it's like my dad's beer ever since I was a kid, stealing it from the fridge.
Okay.
A Corona.
So a Corona has to be One of the three.
That's the beer, right?
That's the beer you're putting in.
Angel's Envy whiskey. It's my favorite brand of whiskey.
Okay.
And then, even though this is a mixed drink, my favorite, if I'm on a tropical vacation, the Mai Tai.
You love the Mai Tai.
I love.
I had mine.
I do the extra rum on top always. The Mai Tai is usually over the course of an all-inclusive vacation, that's probably the thing I will drink the most. I do a bunch, as you know.
Sure.
I mix and match, but that's the one that I
had my
always go
first
back to.
In Jamaica this March. Loved it.
Yeah, Mai Tai.
Loved it. But I didn't have it every day, but I did enjoy it when I had it.
Yeah.
Tanqueray and tonic, number one.
Yeah, that's your
got to
go-to.
be there. Always one. Red wine. I'm going to put red wine as one.
I'm not a winesman.
Because I can't pick. I love red wine. Love red wine. It would always be one of my choices there. And if I'm going to go and I got to have a beer that's on the list, I'm going to say I want a Blue Moon.
Okay.
I want a Blue Moon as my beer.
Miller Lite, it's funny. Miller Lite is like, if you come to my house, there's never not a Miller Lite in the fridge. But the Corona, I can drink that summer and winter time.
I got the rule though, is that for me, I'm always tap, always want a beer on the tap. If I can always have beer, I'm always choosing tap beer.
I will say, Corona out of the bottle tastes better than Corona off the tap.
And if I'm at somebody's house, I want a bottle of beer.
Over can.
I never drink canned beer.
Miller Lite out
never,
of can. Miller Lite out of can is
tremendous. I never drink a canned beer. I would drink anything but a canned beer. Nope, don't drink canned beer. Okay, Demon C.
Demon C.
Demon C.
I wonder what the C stands for.
Demon C details and trims out cars.
That's awesome.
Because Demon C, I thought, is this a Satan worshiper? So I try to find out a little bit about these people. Demon C details and trims out cars.
That's awesome.
So it's his business. You can only watch 3.
So you make those low-ride Subarus that go.
So he's Demon C. I'm not sure. Carlos the Civic, he could make it passable.
Yes.
Okay, you can only watch 3 television shows.
Oh my God.
Current or all time ever.
God, why are Jesus?
This is the theme today. You can only watch, Demon C wants to know, you can only watch 3 television shows.
And this is shows, this is not sports or anything.
3 television shows, current or all time ever, for the rest of your life.
The Office, because that's a repeat show.
Because you could watch it, you could be entertained by it.
Because here's the thing, I loved Breaking Bad, but it's my favorite all-time series.
Okay.
But I have never gone back and watched it.
And you like Breaking Bad more than The Wire.
Yeah, Wire's number 2.
And we passed on that.
Breaking Bad 1, Wire 2.
Okay.
But I've never gone back at I need to be in a mood for Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad can drag you down.
Yeah, The Office I can put on whenever.
Sure.
You're asking me for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you give some, because I have The Office one.
2.
And this is not sport. It's not sports.
3 television shows going to drive Andrew crazy.
Oh, it's going to be Young and the Restless.
General Hospital and The Young and the Restless are 1 and 2. They're absolutely, because you know why? I don't need reruns, but I have reruns.
Okay.
So I could go back and watch old storylines that were great, but I get new content all the time, much like on our YouTube channel, if you like and subscribe. So I've got those 2. The third pick is going to be the hardest, though. That's going to be the hardest one to pick, though. And I think at that point, I would probably take Seinfeld. Because Seinfeld makes me laugh constantly at any time.
Well, and so this is the thing. You're asking me for the rest of my life. So I want
rest of your life.
I want to be happy the rest of my life, right? And I want to be able, no stress. Breaking Bad, I gotta lock in.
Right.
The Game of Thrones, I had to lock in.
Right.
House of the Dragon, still coming out. I have to lock in.
Okay.
TV, I typically just put on as background noise.
Okay.
So The Office.
Office.
Family Guy.
Family Guy's great choice.
I have millions of episodes
great
to watch.
Choice.
And it is still going on. And then I guess because it is my favorite show of all time, I'll throw Breaking Bad in there. Because I've actually gotten the itch to go back and rewatch it.
From the beginning? Picking up at certain points?
From the beginning. Okay. I just haven't had time now that I have a 3-year-old, and that's not necessarily a show I can put on in the background with my 3-year-old when he's awake. And I'm watching so many sports at night, but I'll throw Breaking Bad on there.
What's more convoluted? Breaking Bad or you didn't watch Sopranos?
No.
Breaking Bad
Overrated.
or Game of Thrones? Because Breaking Bad's pretty convoluted.
Yeah, probably Breaking Bad.
Because Breaking Bad's pretty convoluted.
Yeah.
I mean, the land of dragons and stuff like that. And at least it doesn't have wizards and magic wands, right?
Game of Thrones has magic in there. There's magic.
There is?
Yes.
Okay. Lyle on X.
What up, Lyle?
Now, it's not Lyle Menendez. I checked. I checked just to make sure.
That's good to make sure.
As I wasn't going to make any bad toupee jokes because he could be watching on YouTube. He has those in California. They can get us on YouTube, and he may be getting paroled soon. So I didn't make any jokes like that.
His name's John Kincade. He's the one that made the joke. Andrew Salciunas did not.
By the way, great hair on here, and this is all mine. You can only eat 3 things through the entire rest of your life. 3 things are going to be your meals for the rest of your life. 3. What are they?
I almost cursed.
Well, chicken's got to be one of them, right? Chicken. You got to have chicken.
So I don't care about my figure here. Pizza, wings, fries. Or no, pizza, wings, hamburger.
See, I say chicken because then that can count to wings. Steak, pizza. Chicken, steak, pizza. This is so easy.
I go pizza, burger, wings.
Pizza, burger, wings.
Yeah.
Burger's great, though.
Yeah.
Because burger can be done a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pizza, burger, wings. Now, I'll be 400 pounds by the time I'm all said and done.
Why would wings make you fat?
Fried.
You don't have to fry them. You
don't have to.
You can roast wings, and you do them on the grill.
I do them in the air fryer.
By the way, you're going to teach me the grill thing.
Yeah.
Again, you're going to give me that grill thing as far as doing the wings on the grill.
Yeah.
So,
but I also love a PJ's wing that's covered in breading and the sauce.
See, now we get naked at PJ's. We're naked. We're a naked family. At PJ's only.
Clothe me up.
At home, it's a little different. I can tell you. All right, thanks, Lyle. So now you know.
Thank you, Lyle.
Okay, Jax is last.
What's up, Jax?
It's not Jasper Jax, who's a character on General Hospital. He's Jocelyn's dad.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you. I want the family tree one.
This is the one I left you on the end. This is great. Carly's ex-husband. Rank.
Is that who checked in? Oh, no, it's Jax.
Rank the Fanatic personalities.
You're last.
On who you would let house sit for you for a week.
Oh, house.
I loved this question.
House
sit for you for a week. Rank them. Now, we don't want to go too long on this. So let's just try to keep it to the names everybody knows. House sit for you for a week.
Mikey Miss, number 1.
Mikey's number 1.
The reason being, I have been to his home here, and I've heard nothing but great reviews about his shore house. That means he keeps both places
impeccable
neat and tidy.
Okay.
So if he can take care of 2 houses, he could take care of mine.
Okay, that's a great
Now,
thought.
do wives come with it? Because if I pick you, that means
not with Mikey they don't.
No, that means if I pick you, I get Christina, which means she will keep it clean.
I didn't know if that was part of the deal.
That's why I'm wondering.
No, I think it says Fanatic personality. It doesn't say Fanatic personality and wives. Believe me, Monica from Friends, my wife, would absolutely. But me, it might be different. But
Mikey Miss number 1.
Mikey Miss number 1. I'm telling you, I don't know. I gotta think that I'd go. I think I'd go Mike Miss number 1 too, because I think he'd be the one that would be set in his ways. So I think he'd have routines.
Yeah.
So I think he wouldn't wander out of his routines. And I know he'd clean up a kitchen because he's a big kitchensman. So I know he'd clean up a kitchen. I'd say you too.
Yeah, no, I will take care of your house.
You'd be 2.
I will take care of your house. I would not make your house a mess.
Yeah, you'd be 2. Because you're very responsible.
All right, Mike, number 1, Ricky.
Ricky?
He's never home.
I'm thinking Ricky loves the Wendy's drive-thru. I don't know how he looks so svelte and everything. He must be getting the good stuff at Wendy's.
Ricky's golfing. He's on pre and post game live.
So he's never there?
All he has to do is make sure the house is okay. He's not going to make the place a mess. He's never around.
Not a bad thought.
See?
Not a bad
That's
thought.
second level thinking.
Not a bad thought.
And then Bill.
Wait a minute. Where do I show up on
Bill's
the list?
Mr. Organized. No. Again, I don't get Christina in this. If Christina's...
You think I'm a slob? Honestly, do you think I'm a slob?
I don't think you're a slob. I think you would reorganize everything in
No,
my
I wouldn't.
house.
I don't organize anything in my own house because I'm not allowed to touch anything.
That's true.
I would be, honestly.
No, because you know what? I don't want my recent search history to be Young and the Restless and General Hospital.
Well, it would. Then you'd get into it.
And game show music.
Yes, you could do that
And
too.
all the other stuff that
Price
you
is Right?
obsess. Yeah, see, I don't
You
want
do
any
that.
of
You
that.
don't want
no.
any of those.
And I know you don't cook often,
I
so
don't.
you would get a lot of delivery at the house.
I might get.
The
I
trash,
don't do,
the
I don't
trash
do food
cans would
delivery.
get. All right, you do something
I don't
food
do food
related.
delivery.
So no, you're not in my top 3. I'm honored to be in your top 3, but you're not in mine.
Oh, really? Hey,
Haley's definitely not in my top 3.
no, because Haley's bringing those 2 cats.
Yeah, that house is.
And I'm allergic
smell
to
like
cats.
crap by the time
yeah,
I get
seriously,
back.
and those cats are going to be walking on my counters with their they scratch in the poop and then they walk on your counters and then
So I go Mike.
not
Ricky
having
Bill.
it. Not having it. Hey, we love you.
Thank you, guys.
Like and subscribe. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye bye.